all your questions until the very end. Please do not open the bag until I ask you to. Please do not talk to your neighbor. And please raise your hand to answer a question, except if I hold up a card. When you hear, that means your hands go up like this, next to your side. There's a reason for that, okay? So, if I hold up a card, you have to say it out loud. What does this say?
Car. Roll. Carol.
That's right, that's me. My name is Carol. And today we are going to be cleaning your dinosaur's mouth. We have five senses. I need someone to raise their hand and tell me just one of the senses. Yes?
Taste.
That's correct. And when you eat something, your brain says what?
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, who else can raise their hand and tell me another one of the senses? Yes.
Smell.
That's correct. Can someone raise their hand and tell me something that smells good? Yes. That's right. A flower smells good. Can someone raise their hand and tell me what is something that's an animal that does not smell very good? Yes.
A skunk.
That's correct.
A
skunk.
honey badger.
Okay, we have a few more senses. Can someone raise their hand and yes?
Feel.
Pardon me?
Feel.
Touch. That's correct. Touch. So if you were touching me, don't you name another one of the senses? Yes.
Sight.
Sight. That's correct. Frogs have real big eyes. And there's one more sense left. What is it? Yes.
Hearing.
That's right. Hearing.
That is so
We use all of these senses. So what we're going to do right now is called the Jellybean test. All of you received a jelly bean. So this is the Jellybean test. We're not going to do it just yet. I'm going to explain it to you first. You are going to open your bag, take the jelly bean out. With one hand, you're going to hold the jelly bean. With the other hand, you're going to pinch your nose. You're going to take the jelly bean, put it in your mouth, chew, no talking, chew 3 times. Your brain is going to say to you, there's something sweet in my mouth. Then, I'm going to count to 5 because I need the saliva to build up in your mouth. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Then, and you're going to chew 3 times. And then the flavor of the surprise jelly bean is going to go to the back of your throat, up to your nose, and it's a volatile, it's a smell. So basically you're smelling from your throat and your brain puts it together, the flavor that you have. Okay? So everyone open their bag, take out the jelly bean, hold it in one hand. Okay, everyone hold their nose, sit down, take the jelly bean, put it in your mouth, chew 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Do not let go of your nose. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Now chew 3 times. What happened? Raise your hand and tell me what flavor you had. Yes.
I have strawberry.
She has strawberry. What do you have?
Grape.
She has grape. Yes.
Cherry.
Cherry. Yes.
Cherry.
Cherry. Anyone else have a different flavor? Yes.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
Pina colada. It's weird.
Yeah, pina colada. Yeah,
Strawberry.
strawberry. Okay. So that is the way our brain works. Okay. So let's look at this a little bit more carefully. The Tootsie Roll Company has none nerves. Your tongue has nerves also. Your tongue has what we call in the very, very back. If you open your mouth, look in a mirror, the high raised ones in the back, those are the valate. Notice it has the word 8 in it. Then there's the folate, they're kind of spread around. They have the word 8. Then we have the filly and the fun. And those are just spread all around your tongue. Years ago, they thought that the tongue, you could only taste sweet in one area, sour in another. But now, they've changed that. So I need someone to raise their hand and tell me what are the different taste buds that we have in our mouth. Yes.
Bitterness.
Okay, stop. Bitterness, that's right. Bitterness is quinine. This is tonic water. It has quinine in it. Parsley is bitter, and so is normal chocolate, because there's no sugar in just regular chocolate. Okay, I need someone else to raise their hand and tell me another taste bud. Yes. Sour, that's right. And an example of something sour is a lemon. Yes, another. Sweet. Well, we all know about that, don't we? Oh, yeah. Halloween's on its way, huh?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay, now what else do we have?
15
Yes.
days. We have salt.
Salty, that's correct. Salty is potato chips or saltine crackers. Are very salty. Okay, what else? Yes.
Spicy.
No, that's a chemical reaction. Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
I was gonna say it.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes.
Juicy.
Nope.
Soft.
And you, Amy, another name for that is called savory.
Savory.
And that is a meaty taste,
Like
just like chicken soup. Okay? Chicken soup.
Oh, we're wrong. That's crazy.
So what we just did is we're talking about the tongue, and remember we have the valate ones in the back. They're the bitter, and then we have the fungi. So here we are. The bitter is way in the back, and the sweet, sour, salty, and umami is throughout our entire tongue. So the word back and bitter all start with the letter B, so valate is way in the back. So this is as if your tongue was sliced. This is a cross-section of your tongue. So here again we have the fili form, the fungi form, they're the fun ones. They're shaped like little mushrooms.
Fungi.
And way down here, inside your tongue, are the taste buds. So therefore, food has to sit in your saliva for you to taste it. And this is what we just did. We had taste, we smelled it, and our brain put it all together. So, let's take a look at our dinosaur about 50 million years ago. But then, he decided he was going to smoke a cigarette. So here he is smoking a cigarette.
What the?
And because he was smoking a cigarette, his eyes got all bloodshot.
Oh.
And his heart got bigger and his lungs got gray. And he was pretty messed up.
Oh.
But something else happened to him. His teeth.
It started to decay.
His teeth, you're absolutely right, started to look like this.
Oh.
So who can raise their hand and tell me what we should do for our smoking dinosaur? What would be a way to have him stop? Yes.
Sometimes you can see a commercial about nicotine and that can stop him, but he can also, it'll be better for him.
And does anyone know what that product's called? Yes.
Sometimes they have the gum
That's right.
or the vapor,
That's
which really don't.
That's correct. It's a form of a chewing gum, or it can be a patch, and it will release the nicotine. So he did that, and sure enough, he stopped smoking. He went on the nicotine patch. His heart got better. Everything went back to normal. Now, what are we going to do about this? His teeth are still stained. Yes. We're going to brush them. What else? Yes.
There could be whitening strips.
Yes. What else? Yes.
Mouthwash?
Well, yeah, it's not going to really whiten them too much. Yes.
This thing.
Dental floss.
Dental floss. Yeah, we use that. But what else gets rid of the stain? What do you guys do every 6 months?
Dentist!
You go to the dentist. Well, that's what I am, but I'm a dental hygienist. And so what I do is you come into my office and magically I can get rid of your stain, and that's what you look like. So it's very important every 6 months to go see your dental hygienist. And so our dinosaur started to eat, and he's eating a lot of bones and some kind of stuff. Kind of like peanut butter. And so pretty soon, what are we going to have to clean that no one has mentioned yet? No one has said it. Yes.
His tongue.
His tongue.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. So here we have the dinosaur's tongue.
We can't see.
And here we have some dinosaur food that sometimes we call peanut butter. And you just put a little bit of peanut butter on there because the dinosaur has not been brushing very often. And so there's something that I'm going to give all of you today, and it's called a tongue cleaner. And I will give it to your teacher, and your teacher will pass it out to you when he feels like it.
Yay.
So one side of the tongue cleaner says regular, and the other side says soft. You hold the tongue cleaner with 2 hands, one in the right hand, one in the left, and you clean your tongue. But because I only have one hand right now to demonstrate with, I am just going to do it with one hand. And you go like this, and it scrapes up the layer, and then you wash this down the sink. Okay? That is how you are going to use the tongue cleaner that we're going to be giving you. And this is how much fun it is once you clean your tongue the dinosaur is so happy. This is what he does.
He always wants you to put That is fun.
You rock. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Look at the dog.
Well, the puppy dog has a friend. I mean, and you know, the dinosaur has lots of friends that are cleaning their tongue, just like all of you are going to clean your tongue. So you're going to brush, floss, scrape, rinse. Okay, so here's another one.
Wait, isn't that a feeling? He's so happy.
Okay, now what we're going to do is you guys are going to watch this little movie, and then everyone's going to stand up and we are going to do it. So listen carefully. It's not very loud, so no talking, no laughing. This is a cheer that we're going to do. Okay, so everybody stand up. Okay. Okay, put your hands up like this. Yep, she's got it. Okay, ready, and brush, floss, scrape, spit. All right, everybody sit down.
Yeah, did it.
Did you film that? Oh.
So, we all have plaque on our teeth. Plaque is a clear substance that sticks to our teeth anytime we eat. If it's left on your teeth, it forms an acid, and it's this acid that starts to decay your tooth. So anytime you eat, plaque is a clear, colorless substance that sticks to our teeth. And what you want to do is take your toothbrush and you want to brush 10 times on the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 times on the tongue on the outside, and 10 times on the tongue side. So you do not want to brush 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm done. Now everyone open their bag and take out the piece of dental floss. And I want you to hold it straight out like this. Do not put it in your mouth because there's germs in your mouth. Take your middle finger, go down to the floor, in towards your tummy, up to the ceiling, down to the floor, in toward your tummy, up to the ceiling. Down. So you're going to go like this, and like this,
Like this?
and you're going to go down in towards your tummy and just keep wrapping it around your finger. Just like that. And just keep wrapping it. Okay, and you want to wrap it using your, you're going to open your mouth and stick a finger in and do your 2 front teeth and go up and down. And that's how you floss.
Are we going to do this?
No, she just said not to.
Okay, everyone take that, put it away. That is the proper way to remove, what's this word? Plaque. Plaque. That's right. So what all of you were just doing, we're cleaning what we call a pocket. This is the most important picture of everything I'm showing you today. So I want everyone to look at this picture right here. Now there are other things we can do when we clean. We can use a dental floss holder. So I am going to give each one of you a toothbrush and a dental floss holder. Now I forgot to mention one thing when the dinosaur was smoking. Would everyone please take the red straw out of their bag, put it in your mouth, hold your nose. See, when someone smokes a cigarette, they end up getting emphysema. So hold your nose and just breathe through the red straw. And as you can see, it's very, very difficult. Okay, you can stop. Put it back in the bag. Back in the bag. Back in the bag. Okay, so the other thing that we do is there's something called sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is when someone starts to snore. They go, that's it. Okay, but listen, this is very important. But notice how there's no that's sleep apnea. And so if you can count 1001, 1002, all the way to 1010, and someone is not going, that could be a symptom they have sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is when your tongue falls back against your throat and you cannot breathe. So this is your tongue and it falls back and you cannot breathe. So these little nose strips come in handy. Other things we do for our teeth is when you play sports, you want to wear a night guard. You want to have braces. Sometimes it's so cold outside, our teeth chatter.
Oh yeah, I got one of these.
Sometimes we have braces on our teeth.
I'm gonna get those.
And there's one thing we haven't talked about.
Oh, our lips.
What are we going to do with our lips? You want to use chapstick. Do not use Carmex. Do not use Blistex. You want to use moisture. Moisture by chapstick will help you. Do not lick your lips.
That's a bad thing.
So, in conclusion, what we talked about today was to be sure to use dental floss holders. We talked about, what is my name?
Miss Carol.
Very good. I'm a dental hygienist. I clean teeth. Sometimes I take x-rays. After you're done seeing me, the dentist comes in. Sometimes you have sealants, little band-aids put on. Some of you will go and have braces. We have gums, and you need to floss to clean away the plaque from the gum in the tooth. Some of you look like this right now. Half of your teeth are adult, and the other half are baby teeth. Eventually, you might end up with wisdom teeth. Wisdom teeth are the teeth right here where my finger is. It's really important to eat a healthy snack. Try to stay away from eating a lot of sodas. Because what happens if you eat a lot of candy? That's right. Do not smoke cigarettes. Do not have a cigar. No chewing tobacco. There's something called a bomb.
It's a bomb.
And that is the equivalent of having 200 cigarettes. Be careful when you play ball that you do not get hit. When you're walking up and down stairs, don't get hit. We use our teeth for 3 things. We use our teeth to smile, we use our teeth to chew, and we use our teeth to talk. The way you get a cavity is sugar mixes with bacteria, forms an acid. That acid makes a hole in your tooth. That's what you want to brush off. You want to brush your teeth. Fluoride makes your teeth very strong. Brush your teeth after breakfast, after lunch, and after dinner. Floss your teeth.
I got one of those. The eyes don't breathe. Don't breathe. Oh. It's like chipping. Don't breathe.
Okay, class, I have time for questions. That's the end of the lecture. This is for your teacher to give out. How many? 32. 32. So here's when you start using heroin and marijuana, you lose that your brain gets numb to the normal response, oh, I did a good job. And your brain only feels happy when it gets more nicotine from the cigarette, when it gets more heroin shot into you. So I'm passing out today a paper that I want all of you to read. Your teacher's going to pass it out, and it goes over smoking. Right now we're going to turn on the movie. Now this movie is me 20 years ago when we were down in Los Angeles, and I'm teaching this brushing and flossing and smoking to the kids that are your age. I have, back then, 20 years ago, you could actually bring from the American Cancer Association, this head in a box. And so you're going to see me taking a match. There's a cigarette in the guy's mouth, and I pump it. And it shows you how much smoke is in one cigarette. I'm going to grab the lid and let it go into the room. So everyone, let's watch this movie. So, the one that breathed out again, I'm going to put a lung next to. And the one that comes from the end of the cigarette, we are going to put a cigarette right there. Which one of these is more harmful for us? The side stream smoke or the second-hand smoke? If you are in the room with someone that is smoking, the side stream smoke contains nicotine, and if you're with a friend that is smoking, you are getting the effects of their smoke. The average person that smokes a cigarette only takes about 9 puffs from the cigarette. The rest of the time, the cigarette is just sitting in the ashtray, giving off side-stream smoke. There is a mall called South Coast Plaza here in Orange County. As of February 1st, 1983,
1993.
you can no longer smoke
1993.
at South Coast Plaza due to the side stream smoke and the secondhand smoke. You cannot smoke on a lot of airplanes, and you cannot smoke in some airports. This is the amount of smoke that one gets from just one cigarette. It can be very uncomfortable to be around people who smoke. You can say what you feel. The other things we can do for ourselves is to talk in I statements when you talk about how you feel. You can say, I love you, but I don't like your smoke. What we can do for ourselves if someone is smoking is we can go outside. We can go to a different room. We can open a window. We can tell the person that the smoke bothers us. We love them, but we don't like their smoke. You could say, I hate tobacco, but I love you. Most people don't like to be around cigarette smoke or chewing tobacco or spitting of tobacco. You can love a person and still not like it when they smoke cigarettes or chew tobacco. You can be a hero. Heroes stand up for what they believe in. They don't believe in using tobacco. They resist the pressures. Be proud because you are able to do what you think is right. Would everyone please raise their right hand and repeat after me? None of us will ever smoke.
None of us will ever
Even
smoke.
as a silly joke.
Not even as a silly
We will do our
joke.
best each day.
And we will do our best each day.
Go away.
Make those cigarettes go away.